when they came in and did their readings, and then especially for the spiders when they worked as a team, because we did some chemistry reads together. That alchemy was sort of palpable.
Your future was almost so different.
Why do we?
If you want to live, you have to trust me. Get ready. Now!
Hi, how are you today?
Hi, Lupe. Nice to meet you. I like your background.
Thank you. Well, congratulations on the movie. You come to Madam Web with some Marvel cred, I call it. You directed some episodes of Jessica Jones and The Defenders. I love those shows. And there's a similarity here because it's really grounded. Madam Web is really grounded in reality too, like those shows were, right?
Yeah, yeah. I guess that's what I gravitate to, kind of like, merging the sort of fantastical with the ordinary.
It's more of a psychological thriller rather than a superhero film, right? So people know coming in what they're getting. It's really important, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what, I engaged me the most when I read the script is the fact that this is a power that we've not seen before, clairvoyance. She doesn't have superhuman strength. And in some ways, that's his virtue. It does show that you don't need to have superhuman strength to be a superhero, and the power of her mind has infinite potential, which is what I found incredibly compelling and incredibly exciting to bring to the screen.
Right. And then it's set in 2003 New York City versus the present. What was the reasoning for setting it in that time period?
Well, the script was given to me and it was 2003, and I think it was about sort of like putting it in a timelessness. It was kind of key for us in the beginning of the movie. It actually starts in 1973, so that sort of grounded it in the era of when Cassie would have been born. And also, it was just so fun to sort of go back and have a story without technology in that same way. The villain has the technology, but there's no smartphones. There's a flip phone, which takes about half an hour to text anybody. So that felt quite exciting to liberate yourself from some of those sort of, techno tropes that you get in movies, especially in a thriller when you can go online and access everything. It made her have to use her mind a little bit more.
Right. And Dakota, Isabela, and Sydney, why were they the perfect people to carry out the characters?
I mean, all four of our girls and Tahar, because I don't want to forget about him because he makes a fantastic villain, as does Adam Scott and Emma Roberts coming into it. But I was really blessed with this cast. And I think what you're always looking for when you're casting is who embodies the spirit of the character. And I felt they all did that when they came in and did their readings. And then especially for the spiders when they worked as a team, because we did some chemistry reads together, that alchemy was sort of palpable. It was really exciting to watch them sort of grow as a group, and Dakota is just so wonderful as an actor, her depth and breadth, and she's also very funny, and very dry and very grounded, and that seemed to really complement Cassandra Webb and this being a psychological thriller that felt grounded.
Well, I wanted to ask Tahar, I'm a fan of his. I saw The Serpent, the villain. He played a villain there. He was so great in that. Was that any influence?
Do you know, it was actually a Prophet that I found that I've
Oh, The
I've loved
Prophet.
him since seeing a Prophet, because I think it was such a wonderful film, and sort of his journey in that I thought had so much humanity, and seeing him grow, as a character in that. So his range is just extraordinary, and obviously the Mauritanian, some of those torture
Yeah.
scenes, he just went all out in those. So he's so committed. He's not afraid to sort of go to the dark side, and that's because he's such a wonderful, lovely human being, which is often the way. They make the best villains.
Yeah, he's great. I love The Moratorium too. That was a great movie.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time and
Thank you.
congratulations again.
Thank you. So nice to meet you. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so
Nice meeting you
much.
too.